Hello everyone, LaserAsh1 here, and this is the Warwick Mall replicated entirely in Minecraft. This project was done in August of 2024, just under a year after I had done a prototype mall, and as you can see, there is a lot of detail in this mall than the previous prototypes and stuff that I did. And as with most people, the first thing I did in the mall was go into bathrooms. Bathrooms are two doors that go absolutely nowhere, boys, girls room, and then there's double doors that go to back areas. You could see botanical horses, which were just recently removed from the mall, and Johnny Rocket's Street Corner, Pizza Bella, and Charles Bailey's Cheesesteaks, or whatever it's called. You could see the seating arrangements. I have my own specific way of doing seats in Minecraft, and that's kind of how I do it. You can tell the little bit of the extra niche things that I added, like the Warwick Mall, like the W and the M. There's an exit, you see Subway, Little Tokyo, the Sushi Bar there, and the Panda Express, and the iFix store. I should also mention that I did this on console edition, which makes it all the while more nostalgic, with all the music and everything. You'd think that there'd be nothing over there, but there's actually a little storefront, and you can also see Warwick Mall Edge Class, which is also a little bit of just an add-on thing. As you see, we make our way down the Old Navy. The Warwick Mall has 80 stores, and most of them are filled, and it was hard to... So every single storefront had to have a little bit of detail. So the solution I did was by using a lot of saturation and not actually building the stores, which I think really makes the mall feel more lively, as well as you can see the comfort zones and all the seats that are actually in the real mall. You can see the customer service there. And I also added like that Warwick Mall little banner thing that's covering a storefront, and right there you can see there as well. That's also replicated like as real life. To do the Warwick Mall's ceiling design, I did a pattern of black and glowstone and then glass to, give natural light. And then I covered that with fence to replicate the white grid that does the, that is in the Warwick Mall's real life ceiling, which is domed. Had to do a little curving, as you can see there, and I really feel like that was pulled off pretty good. The Warwick Mall's floor pattern is very unique, and so to pull that effect off, you could see I kind of had rectangles every kind of diagonally going zigzagging back and forth. The way I dug the floor up was by starting up at one of the mall and building my way down. As I went along, I broke the grass, and basically when I did actually put the floor in, it was all dirt. As for the scale of the build, some people do scale things to be in real life, and I want the actual experience of walking through the mall in Minecraft to be similar to how you walk through it in real life. So this entire replication is up to game scale, and that's same for all my other replications and all my other projects I've worked on. Is I don't like things to be massive like real life things. I like things to be, scaled so that in game when you're experiencing it, it's similar to how you experience it in real life, not like how you're in the ground like a tiny little guy and you're looking up at all these massive things that aren't as big in real life. The way I do escalators in Minecraft is by adding a fence to separate two staircases to make it seem like escalator, and then, for stairs, I just put just stairs. I use different tech. I also use gray stairs, to replicate the escalator stairs. You can see Golf Galaxy and bathrooms, and you can see there. And then this is the only, in a moment, you'll see the only elevator right there in the mall. It's the only elevator in this entire build. You can see right there again. And now we're going to look at some of the exterior. There's not too much of the exterior that's actually complete because due to sizing and stuff, there's a lot of things that you'll see, so there's only a few exterior areas that I really worked on. But you can see I tried to add as much detail on the exteriors as I did with the interior design. And you can see I did the parking lot and crosswalks and the truck loading decks and the dumpsters, which you can't access from the outside. Just tried to do as much detail as simply as possible, and I think I really pulled that off and really nailed it, in which, the exterior detail is just as important as the interior detail. And with that, we are back at the entrance where we started. I want to thank you all for joining me while I, show off a little bit of my work, and I have done the Providence Place Mall Minecraft. If you would like to see that video, I will put a link in the description below if you would love to see that. Highly recommend it. And I would like to just thank you all for watching and have a great rest of your day.